So today I'm going to share with you the first half of the huge amount of puzzles that I got for free from my friend. And firstly, I would just like to say, Janine, if you're watching, once again, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate this so much. I can't even begin to tell you. There are so many wishlist puzzles on here, new to me brands, and I couldn't be any happier. I will take good care of every single one of these puzzles. So the first one I got, or let me start here. The first four are 1,500 piece puzzles, and then we've got 500 piece, and that's the first pile of the 1,000 piece puzzle. So the first one is this 1,000 piece Ravensburger, and this one is called Surfs Up. It is by the artist Ingrid Slider, and it's an absolutely gorgeously beautiful colorful image. And of course there's the pup, and when I looked I didn't see a cat until there it is on the roof. So both the cats and the dog lovers are represented in here. Love, love, love this image. So the next one is RGS. It's by South African artist, and it's 1,500 pieces. And this one is called, is it Hockenheim? And the artist is not credited, but I am pretty sure this is a Paul Traveller illustration. I love his work, more catered towards the men, and this is absolutely detailed, gorgeous, especially if you love F1 racing. I think this will be a joy to assemble. So I threw out one of my fairy puzzles because this one came in. This is 1,500 pieces by RGS. And this one is called Rose Petal Fairy. It's not credited on the box, but there is a signature on here. So when I get to this puzzle, I will look into it. Beautiful, beautiful image. I absolutely love it, although a lot of dark areas here. So I think this might be a tricky one, but still looking forward to it. This one you would have seen me done during the Summer Puzzle Olympics. I lost a piece in my copy. She's got a complete copy, and I'm just exchanging that copy, but this is still part of the gift that she gave me. This is 1,500 piece Castorland. And this one is called London, and the artist is credited as Euro Tanikawa. And you saw me assemble this one for the Summer Puzzle Olympics. You saw me lose a piece down here, and I merely just swapped this one out for a complete copy. And this one will stay in my collection for as long as I do the Summer Puzzle Olympics, because there are many elements that fit the Summer Puzzle Olympic requirements and for the opening ceremony, the landmarks and the flags. So beautiful, beautiful image. I had so much fun with this puzzle. So these 500-piece puzzles will probably stay in a cupboard until the Winter Puzzle Olympics, or next year until the Summer Puzzle Olympics. It depends on what the bingo cards look like in December, but probably for June, July next year only. So the first one is a cherry fuzzy, and it's 500 pieces. And this one is called Don't Worry, Be Cappy, and it is again with the signature on here. I am not sure that this signature means that this is the person creating it. I am of the opinion that this merely means that he is the owner of the rights to this image. I am of the opinion there is AI assistance in creating this image. There might be some digital art in there, but there's definitely some AI assistance. Knowing that and keeping that in mind, I still love the image. My friend absolutely loved the Cherry Pazzi brand, and I now have a few. So I will get to it and see how it is regarding quality. This one I will definitely do for the Winter Puzzle Olympics, very much Christmas themed. And this is a 500-piece cherry puzzle. And this one is called Winter Wishes, again with the same signature here. This one is absolutely perfect for the Winter Puzzle Olympics, which is winter scenes, winter holidays. So for Christmas and the snow theme here, absolutely perfect. Just look at the snowmen down here. Love, love, love the image. And yeah, definitely December, I will be assembling this one. And this one is the last one of the cherry puzzles, and this is a 500 piece. And this one is called Crazy Cake, again with the signature there, exactly the same as the others. Beautiful image, a lot of dark, but it's a 500 piece puzzle. I haven't done it yet, so I don't know about false fits, but otherwise it looks like a fun puzzle to assemble. So the next one is a 500 piece jumbo, and this one is called Havana, Cuba, and it is, I believe the photographer is Asaf Frank. Um, it looks, if it could be an illustration, but I'm convinced that this is a photo image. I'm not sure why. It might be overexposed a bit to give it that effect. Usually photo images not my favorite, but this one I believe has got enough different sections that it might be doable. And again, it's for only 500 pieces, so it shouldn't be too difficult. For some or other reason, this puzzle looked very familiar, but I checked my collection. I don't have it, but this is a 500 piece trifle. And this one is called Rialto Bridge Venice, and it is only credited as a dope stock. So this is a stock image, no art photographer credited on here. This one will be perfect again for the Summer Puzzle Olympics because of the landmark. You can look at this image and you just know where it is taken. It's a beautiful sky, and again, sky, water. We had a square for sky or sky and water, sky or water, so it can fit so many categories. Very colorful one, this one. Also a trifle, 500 pieces. And this one is called Donuts, and it is credited to Fotolia. Is this the photographer or the company maybe? Definitely a photo image. Love, love, love assembling these. I've got another trifle with sweet treats, and which is a photo, and I enjoyed that puzzle. So I think this one will be the same, especially at 500 pieces. Just look at how gorgeous and delicious these look. More donuts, and this one is an art puzzle, 500 pieces. And this one is also just called Donuts. No artist credited, but I believe it is a photo image, and very, very busy and colorful. Whereas personally, I might have preferred that the background colors be a little bit more muted for the donuts to stand out a bit more, but I think this might still be a fun puzzle to assemble. Everything is different from each other, so it shouldn't be difficult at all. Absolutely gorgeous. So this next one is the most unusual piece count I've ever seen. It's 759 pieces, and it's by the brand Bon Art Gallery Collection. And this one is called Foxgloves and Daisies. It's by the artist Beatrice Parsons. It is gorgeous. It is typically a painting style image, and I was a little bit worried because the brand is unfamiliar to me. But if I look at the pieces, I don't know if you will be able to see it. They do look quite thick, and the quality looks like a very good quality. So this might actually be a fun puzzle to assemble. And the arty puzzles are really up my alley. So I might actually enjoy this one. Absolutely beautiful. The next three are Castorlands, and this one is 500 pieces. And this one is called The Old Town of Stockholm, Sweden. No photographer credited on here. Definitely a photo image, but I believe it will fit the bill for the Summer Puzzle Olympics because of the landmarks. And again, sky, water, it can fit buildings, it can fit so many different squares if there are bingo cards again in the future. So I actually think I will be able to do this one. Another beautiful fairy, another Castorland 500 pieces. And this one is called Make a Wish, and it is credited to the artist Mickey Bergman. And isn't this an absolute beautiful fairy? I love the colors. I love everything about this image. And I think it will be a joy to assemble. Absolutely gorgeous. And this is the last Castorland 500 pieces. And this one is called Outer Space, and it is credited to the artist Adrian Chesterman. This is quite unique in my 500 piece collection. I don't have others with the planets. I've got a 1,000 piece puzzle which is round with the planets and the galaxies. Um, so it will be fun to assemble a smaller one, and the colors on this one is just absolutely gorgeous. I am in love with this image. This next one I was very excited about. It's a 500-piece Heye puzzle. And this one is called Bunny Zen Garden. It's by the artist Jeremiah Kettner. And as I told you previously, I try to collect his artwork as far as I can on puzzles, and especially the Dreaming series. This will be my second 500 piece by him. Absolutely gorgeous. There's nothing about this image that I don't love. There's a little bonsai and the cherry blossoms, and he's having some relaxing tea. And another one that I'm super excited about, 500 pieces by Heye. And this one is called Milk Tube, and it's by the artist Matteo Janine. And I am super excited for my first 500-piece Zozoville puzzle. This one is as adorable as the others. Love, love, love it. And now I can do one for the Puzzle Olympics as well. This one is by a brand. I've got them in my collection, I think 2 or 3 already, but I haven't tried it yet, and I desperately want to do a review on this brand. They got beautiful images. So this one is a 500-piece Frank puzzle, and this one is called The Colors of Holly. And I don't see an artist credited on here, but this looks like a photo image. Beautiful, gorgeous, and let me see, there should be a complete image in the back. Love, love, love the colors on here. And the gray planks might be a bit tricky. Again, I'm not familiar with the quality of the brand and the pieces, but if I look at the image here on the back, it should be a fun puzzle to assemble. This next one is a 500-piece Ravensburger. And this one is called Vintage Library, and it's by the very talented Amy Stewart. Love, love, love her work. This one is no exception. There is familiar titles on here. There's Snow White and Peter Pan. We've got Cinderella. We've got Pinocchio down here. There was another one that I remembered. Oh, Jack and the Beanstalk, Alice in Wonderland. So, as a vivid reader, I love this image and can't wait to get to it. So this next one is my second one in the specific collection. It is a 500-piece Clementine. And this one is a bit confusing because according to me, Mordecai is the artist of this series. And then it says here Ollie Verlaag. I'm not sure if this is the name. I really doubt it. But either way, I absolutely love this image. It's the second one of this series in my collection as a 500 piece. I love the color combinations on this, and I'm really looking forward to assemble this one. I'm not exactly sure which is upside or how this one is orientated, probably like this, but this is a 500-piece art puzzle. And this one is called Colorful Candies. No artist credited, but it is definitely a photo image. According to the box, if I look at this, this should be the orientation. But in my mind, I want it to be like this. I will probably do it as a landscape puzzle. So either way, it is gorgeously colorful. Just look at all the textures. I think this is going to be a lot of fun to assemble. So we got to the 1,000-piece puzzles, and this is just a third, I think, of the 1,000-piece puzzles that I got. The first one, new to me brand, it's a 1,000-piece paper blanks. And the name of this one is Celestial Magic Whimsical Creations, and it is credited to Laurel Birch. And I am super excited about this one. Let me show you the full image here. It is so beautiful. It's colorful. New to me brand, so I'm very excited to try it. And it's a beautiful image for a first time on a new brand or new to me brand. I love it. I love the blues on here. The next two are both Gibson's puzzles. This one is Gibson's 1,000 pieces. And this one is called Witchcraft. And if I am correct, it is credited to Kate Gibson. And now I'm not sure because the first one that I got, I was under the impression the art file was the name of the puzzle. It's not. It seems like the sub-series is the art file. And is it possible that both of them are done by Kate Gibson? Of course, it is possible, but I'm not sure. But I'll get into that when I assemble the puzzle. This one has got so much detail on here. And of course, that beautiful black cat and another beautiful black cat. This one I will probably keep aside for Olympics if there is a bingo card with something Halloween or witchy or something in this line. It's not something I would normally puzzle on a normal day, but it's beautiful nonetheless. And this one, absolutely love it. It's also a Gibson's 1,000 pieces. And this one is called Village News by Tony Ryan. And again, the same as with the previous one I got. It's so very detailed and colorful and busy. Definitely my type of image. I love it and can't wait to get to it. This next one's got a very unique box shape for the brand. It's a 1,000 piece Heye puzzle. And this one is called Easy Chair and it's by the artist Victoria Nahum. Did I pronounce that correctly? Just look at that. It is gorgeous. It's so beautiful. I can't wait. And I'm interested to know about the box size. Why did you change the box size? It is a lovely size, don't get me wrong. But now I have to store it with all the others that's the same size and this one won't fit. Beautiful image nonetheless. So this next one, I believe the brand is Art Puzzle and it's 1,000 pieces. And as far as I can determine, there's no name or artist on this one. I was again worried about the quality of the pieces. But if I look at this, it doesn't look too bad. This might actually be a very manageable puzzle. So we'll see when I get to this. Not all no-name brands are bad quality. I have had enjoyed some of them in the past. So we will see when I get to that. But it's gorgeous. A lot of same color areas here. But the fine art style, definitely up my alley. I'm looking forward to do this one. So this next one is another duplicate in my collection. I assembled this one, I think last year or the year before for the Summer Puzzle Olympics. Mine had a piece missing in the edge here. So I merely just exchanged a complete copy for my incomplete one. It's a 1,000 piece Castorland. And this one is called Girls Day Out and it's credited to the artist Steve Henderson. This is another image that should look familiar to you guys. I have assembled it before. And this one should stay in my collection if it is for no other reason than the Eiffel Tower, perfect for the Puzzle Olympics, for the landmarks. And I love the image. I had fun with it, so I'm now very happy that I've got a complete copy in my collection. And are these ladies not absolutely gorgeous? So pretty. Next one of my favorite brands. This is 1,000 piece Cobble Hill. And this one is called Scooters. It is credited to Greg and Company LLC. And I guess this one was also catered more towards the men puzzlers out there. I believe the men among us won't mind assembling this. There's nothing girly about this. It's absolutely beautiful still. I wouldn't mind assembling it. It's gorgeous. I love it. I love the brand. Looking forward. This next one is another one with ice cream. The other one was a 500 piece. This one is 1,000 piece by Cherry Puzzy. And this one is called Sweet Bliss. It is again with the same signature here. Beautiful. A lot of pink. Again, I'm interested to see what the quality of the pieces are like, if we will struggle with false fits or not, because otherwise this might be a tricky area. But other than that, absolutely beautiful. It is a gorgeous image. Just look at that. Next one, another of my absolute favorite brands. This is a 1,000-piece Heye puzzle. And this one is called Red Arches. And it's also here as Charming Villages by Tatiana Murova. But yeah, it's credited to both Tatiana Murova and Atisha. 2 different years. Are there two of them that worked on this image? Maybe one reworked the original. I'm not too sure, but yeah, Tatiana Murova is definitely credited on here. Hey, one of my favorite brands. So looking forward to this one. It looks like it's going to be tricky. I'm not gonna lie. It looks like a difficult puzzle just because of the art style, the textures on here. Maybe I'm incorrect and it is an absolute breeze to assemble. I don't know, but for now, I am going on a limb and say that this is going to be a tricky image. This one is another wishlist puzzle that I'm so excited about. This is a 1,000-piece Ravensburger. And this one is called Mushroom Cottage, and it is by the very talented Amy Stewart. And this one has been on my wish list for a little while now. Love everything about it. The mushrooms are my favorite. Just look at that snail, more mushrooms, and just look at that cute mouse. Isn't this adorable? Love, love, love the image. Definitely a wishlist puzzle that I can now tick off. Another one that was on my wish list, another 1,000-piece Ravensburger. And this one is called Lions and Tigers and Bears. Oh my. And it's credited to the artist Dean McAdam. And that is obviously the reason why it was on my wish list. It is part of the Classic Tales series. And if I am not mistaken, this one is related to The Wizard of Oz. If I'm not mistaken, I haven't seen that one yet. But I believe it is The Wizard of Oz. Love his work. So I think this is now my third or fourth one. Love, love, love. Very happy to add this one. This one, photo puzzle. I don't know if I will get to this one, but the image is so beautiful. This is a 1,000-piece Heye puzzle. And this one is called Sheep and Volcanoes. I am not sure if this is Alexander von Humboldt, the photographer, or if this is just a sub series, because I've got another one, a 2,000 piece with a leopard with the same name. It could be that one is just as beautiful. Love it. And I know I've said it before, I'm not a fan of photo puzzles, but this is gorgeous. And I think I will give it a go just because it is a Heye puzzle. I love the brand, and hopefully the quality will help me to actually complete this puzzle. This one is by an artist that I absolutely adore. This is a 1,000-piece Ravensburger. And this one is called Oak Tree Cottage, and it is by the artist Dominic Davison. Love, love, love his work. This one is as beautiful as they get. And just look at all these pretty flowers. We've got a pretty cottage here. We've got what looks like a castle there in the background. Love, love this image so much. Absolutely love this image. This is a 1,000-piece aerographic. And this one is called 16 Scooters. I don't see an artist credited on here. Love the image, collage style. This is one of the styles that I love to puzzle. They usually go quite fast. So I believe this will be no exception, and it's the smart cut one, so will be a random cut. Love it. Just look at all those cute scooters. Isn't this adorable? I wish I could have any one of these. Very cute. And then last but not least for this video is this beautiful Frank puzzle. And this is also 1,000 pieces. And this one is called Rainbow Flutter. Again, I don't see an artist credited. The back is also obscured. Beautiful image. Once again see a gradient or a rainbow here. So if ever there is a square on the Puzzle Olympics again for a gradient or a rainbow, this one will definitely go on top of the list for me to assemble. And it's so detailed. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I absolutely love it. So those were more or less half the puzzles I got. The balance of the puzzles are all 1,000-piece puzzles, but I will show you that in next week's video. So I hope you enjoyed watching what I got into my collection and what I need to make space for. And I would just like to say I appreciate your time so, so much. Thank you for watching. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.